We are starting this video off with probably one of my favorite recipes of the week. We are going to be making some vegan eggs Benedict. First thing we're going to do is make our hollandaise sauce. I'll make sure to put the full recipe below, but it is super simple. You just need a few ingredients like some coconut oil or olive oil, some flour of choice, plant milk of choice, a little bit of lime juice, Dijon mustard, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, salt and pepper to taste, as well as turmeric just for some color. All you're gonna do is whisk that all together on medium to high heat until it starts bubbling and getting thicker. And once it's nice and thick like this, you can pour it into a container and it'll store in the fridge for up to 5 days. We're gonna try some of this plant-based bacon. I did try this the other day actually, and it was pretty decent. So we're having the other half of the package today. I thought this would be a really good topping for the eggs Benedict. So we're just going to fry those for a couple minutes per side. And in the meantime, we are going to cut up some of this nice fresh sourdough bread that we got from the store, along with some avocado and some tomato. Now here is the vegan egg. I am so excited to try these. I've actually never tried these before. I've had something similar in Europe, in Spain at like a restaurant, but I've never actually made them myself. So it's from the company called Yo Egg, and these are vegan poached eggs. So all you have to do is put them in boiling water for about 8 to 10 minutes. And then we're gonna have like a runny, delicious, cruelty-free egg, which is crazy. Once they're done, you're just gonna use a slotted spoon to take them out of the water and of course remove as much water as possible. And then we're going to put everything together. So we're gonna take our nice toasted sourdough. We're gonna smash some of that avocado on the bottom just for a nice creamy base. Then we're gonna top with some tomato. And then I actually forgot to put the bacon on. So we're gonna do the eggs first and then we're gonna slip a piece of bacon on underneath. Now we're just gonna top with some of that vegan hollandaise sauce. And oh my gosh, guys, this turned out honestly incredible. 10 out of 10. If you have a chance to go try these eggs, 1000% definitely do it. Moving on to Tuesday's breakfast, we are going to be making some tofu scramble vegan chorizo breakfast tacos. If you've been following my channel for a little while now, you know that I love breakfast tacos because, well, number one, I'm living in Mexico, so it's super easy to get corn tortillas, but number two, they're just so delicious. So we're going to be making my 5-minute tofu scramble, which again, I'll link the recipe down below. And then we're just adding some vegan chorizo and topping with some fresh cilantro and lime juice and putting on some fresh corn tortillas. Honestly, this was such an easy, simple breakfast, but it always hits the spot. This is definitely one of our main go-to breakfasts. On Wednesday, we are having another savory breakfast, which is crazy for me. Usually I actually love having sweet breakfasts, so this is kind of weird, but here we go. We're gonna start off by grilling some onions and mushrooms. And then we're just gonna move those to the side while we add in our tofu. So I'm gonna do 2 blocks of silken tofu here, just so that we have lots for leftovers. You're just gonna kind of like crush that down a little bit and add in some turmeric and some garlic powder and some black salt. Black salt if you want that nice eggy flavor. Then we're going to just mix that down until everything is nice and combined. we're gonna mix that all together until we have this nice big batch of onion mushroom tofu scramble. And today I'm going to put that on a couple pieces of sourdough toast. So I just toasted these and added a little bit of some avocado that I had left over, and then topped with a bunch of that delicious tofu scramble, as well as I'm actually going to add on some of that leftover hollandaise sauce as well here. Then we're just going to top that with some homemade chili oil. And wow guys, again, if you love a savory breakfast, this was 10 out of 10. So good. Okay, moving on to Thursday's breakfast. Finally, we're going to make a sweet breakfast today. So if you are a sweet breakfast person, you are gonna love these. We are making some 3-ingredient pancakes, which is just oats, plant milk, and a banana for sweetness. I added some chia seeds as well, but that's totally optional. And I'm also going to add in some cacao nibs here. If you have chocolate chips, you can totally do chocolate chips, or you could do any other add-ins that you like. So once that is all blended together, we're just going to heat a pan on medium to high heat and add on your mixture here. For this quantity, which again, the recipe will be down in the description box below, it made 12 of these kind of like mini/medium-sized pancakes. I'm just gonna top that with some more cacao nibs, some coconut, and some maple syrup. And again guys, a 10 out of 10 breakfast. So delicious, and honestly so filling as well. Happy Friday! I thought we would have another sweet breakfast today because we only did the one yesterday. So we're going to be making a high protein blended chia pudding, which you can check out the description box below for the full recipe. Basically, we're going to make that first, and then you can either set that in the fridge overnight or just leave it for maybe like half an hour to an hour. Since it's blended, it doesn't need to stay for a couple of hours like it would if it was not blended. And in the meantime, we're going to make our high protein smoothie. So we're going to be doing a chocolate peanut butter smoothie, but you could also mix this up for whatever flavors you like. And then we're simply just going to layer that. So we're going to put a little bit of our smoothie, a little bit of our chia pudding, and so on until we have a nice full glass. This honestly was one of my favorite breakfasts of the week as well. It is super high in omegas, healthy fats, super high in protein, and yeah, it was just 10 out of 10 delicious. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you are new here, definitely subscribe for weekly content, and we'll see you in the next video.